does my husband do on his birthday? He frames up a duck pond. He must really love you girls. Oh, and boy. Alright, I think this is called an upgrade. So we've been dealing with just plastic pools, and we'll still probably have that just because it's easier. We can use the well for that. But I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but over where we're going to do the barn and the shop, Brandon's actually going to build a water cistern. So we'll have runoff and snow melt and all that stuff in a tank there, and then we'll use that actually to put into the pool. And then you can see that pipe sticking out. So we're going to pour concrete over that, but that'll stick out and that'll actually be the drain. So we'll be able to drain this out and clean it. It's just going to be awesome. I'm so excited. This guy's been busy today. He built the ducks a pond. He's fixing their lean-to. Man, we've got concrete coming Monday. Things are moving. People have a hard time finding us. So we've got concrete coming today for the next step of the grill area, the duck pond, and the foundation for the barn. So we'll see if he can make it up. So as promised, and I'm sorry I didn't show you last video, but these are our 4 little new babies. So we had actually almost the exact same color combination before, but these guys are going to be a little different. I think they're going to have a little more color variation, which is going to be kind of cool. But our friends sure know how to grow them some good ducks. So yeah, we'll have these guys in here for probably another 2 weeks. And then once they're starting to get their adult feathers, then we can head outside with them and let them meet the other flock. I think I've said before, ducks are way easier to introduce to other ducks than chickens are. They're just nicer. So I'm not anticipating any sort of issue with these guys, especially with that new duck pond. So I didn't let you guys know in the last video, but we had kind of a tragedy happen here. We were inside eating dinner and I just happened to look out back kind of around this area here and saw a white streak run by, and I thought it was the cat, but turns out it was just a rogue random dog that came through. And of course it was one of those bird dogs, so it's been trained to kill birds. So we ended up losing 4 of our birds. We lost the male guinea, one of the male guineas, so now we just have the pair. One of the khaki Campbells, which is kind of the tannish brown ducks. Betty, our OG, our black chicken, that was one of our originals. And also Rex, which was that really pretty black multicolored duck. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. So these guys are recovering. It's one of those things that we don't fence in our property, and we just hope that people would keep their dogs. Like, we understand wildlife coming through here, and it happens. But somebody's dog, I mean, it had a collar, like it was just not okay. So we're a bit frustrated with that. I'm not sure where these guys are running to, but yeah, just kind of one of those horrible things that happens on a farm, and now we're just gonna be a little more aware. But everybody else is doing really, really good. Oh, they must see something. Oh, I love it when they do this. When they look sideways up into the sky, there must be a big bird up there or something. Oh man, they're funny. And that must have been what they saw. Everybody's running for the hills. So Randall's recovering. He got it right in the butt. So his tail feathers are kind of missing. Poor thing. Let's check out all the concrete work. What do you ducks think of this, huh? You loving it? Oh. Oh, everybody's real excited right now. Woo-wee. I have one talented husband. So I don't know if you can see her right in here. So this is Luna. This is Rex's, the duck that was attacked by the dog. That was his partner. She's the other black duck that we have, and she's kind of been making herself scarce lately. I think she's a little traumatized. She had a little leg injury. So she's got a bit of a limp, but it's not terrible. She's doing better, but man, poor little thing. So this will be the pig barn. So we had to cut down some aspens to make room for all of this projects. And instead of, well, we could use them for firewood, but instead of that, he has some straighter ones that we're going to use for support inside of the barn, which will be really cool. So I just gave these guys, like, I can't even tell you how many apples, probably 10 apples, and they're still begging for food. It's like they're pigs or something. What do you think, Thelma? Look at Hank. He's getting big. He's not big yet, but he's getting bigger. Noisy girls. And Hank. Oh, Hank, you're noisy too. Yeah. These guys. How resourceful. So they brought the cherry picker over with the tractor, and they've got the log up on one side. Sitting up on the tractor, up on the bucket. And so they're hoisting it up just little by little. Pretty amazing.
Okay. We'll try sliding it forward a little bit. Man, now we gotta figure out how to get it down. It's pretty damn close though. Yeah. Well, we gotta get the right distance too now.
All right, so this is one of the injured ducks that we had. And I know you're so sweet now, and we're buddies now. She lets me pick her up and carry her around, and you know, we don't like to really tame all of our ducks like that. I mean, none of our ducks really love to be held, but yeah, so I take her out once or twice a day just so she can have a swim while she's healing. And you can see Luna over there. That's the other one that lost her buddy with that dog attack. She's got a little bit of a limp too, but she is actually coming back out and around. So, but you can see this girl. She's been, oh gosh, she's been in quarantine for about a week now, and she's finally starting to stand on her leg. I wasn't sure if something was broken or what, but she favors her tail feathers for sure. When she's trying to move around and stuff, she'll kind of use those to push herself around. But yeah, I'm hopeful she'll make a full recovery. She seems all right. Yeah, wasn't sure if she was going to make it even the first night after the attack, but she's rallied. And here are the other survivors. The guinea the rules over the chickens. It's hilarious. Oh, these boys. The roosters. Randall's getting back to normal. He tried to attack me today, so I know he's feeling better. And these guys are so funny. So I made her a little nest area with some food and water, but I can't have her too far from, she doesn't really like to be too far from the house, just because she can't get around very fast. And so being that there are predators around here, and she did go through that whole dog attack, she likes to stay pretty close to home. So yeah, got her over in a nice little nest. You're not helping though. This crazy wildcat. All right, so we did something a little different this time around with the ducks. We just kind of let them go. We're finding that the ducks are a lot different than the chickens or the guineas or the turkeys, where they actually want to stay together as a flock, even if they don't know each other. They see each other and they just want to be a part of it. So we brought these guys up, put them in the house without a gate or anything like that, just put food and water in there for them, and they decided on their own they wanted to come out, and now they're right in the midst of all the other ducks, eating all the delicious organic lettuces that we get from produce. Daisy's always kind of a jerk though. Look at her. You show them what's what, huh, Daisy? Oh. Look at Luna. Maybe Luna will take them as her own. They kind of look alike. Cute. Well, here's hoping.
guys over here. Oh boy.
Oh crap!
Oh boy. They're eating the pants. What do you guys think? Oh, you went somewhere else. Such handsy pigs. Oh, poor Louise.
You guys like all my helpers? Even got the baby ducks in on the action here.
Oh, scary. Oh, scary noise. Oh, that's
These guys
moving.
are hilarious. Well, I guess, as Jameson would say, here comes it. We're getting some snow. Man. It's better than the 6 inches that they said we were going to get, but it did rain all night. Now it's kind of just cold. 34 degrees. But these birds just don't even care. My poor hollyhocks do. Look at those. Wah, wah. But it's been a nice, busy couple of weeks. We got a lot accomplished. So we're feeling semi-ready for this winter. I mean, we're never 100% ready, but we'll figure it out. Are you guys getting snow? Anyone else getting snow? I think this is kind of our future for the next half a year. Always happens. It's that time of year. After the snow, it's time to make applesauce. This is one of 3 boxes we have. Check out the moon across the street. It's so cool. All right, so the ducks like to come out on the porch every morning when the dew, well, it's not really dew, it's more frost, starts to melt off of the off of the black roof. And they come down here and they just drink and bathe and oh my gosh, but then they crap all over our porch, which drives me crazy because if any of you know about duck poo, it's not solid or dry. I'll just say that. Yeah. And look at that gal over there. She says, pay attention to me too. But look at all of them. They just sit and wait for the water to drop. Oh my gosh, you guys are the cutest. So today's the day we're gonna start building the pig barn. So we've got all these windows that someone was getting rid of here in town that we got for free. And all the lumber that we need for this project got delivered this morning. So now Nolan and I are out here to help. And these guys are so helpful too, aren't they? They're gonna sit and sing to us all day. You too, Hank. First couple boards in place. Such a good helper. They're making progress. Getting some big walls up. And we've got lots of good helpers. Randall, are you here to help? Such a good helper. Leo, you here to help too? And Avalanche. All 3 roosters are here to help. Check out this pig barn so far. I mean, I could live in there. My husband is so crafty. It's been a little tricky because it's been raining every day. I don't know if I want snow or rain. At this point, I would just like everything to freeze. But we still have a few things to get done before that happens, but I want to show you how disgusting the pig enclosure is. They do not mind, it's just us. All right, look at how dirty these guys are. And they don't seem to mind, but look at, oh, everywhere. Everywhere is mud. And the boys are mad about it. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe they're happy about it because they love this. They love to be cool and they love to be in mud. So as long as they've got their house to go in, they're all good. So he's cutting down some trees to make little corrals in here for them. How great. Alright, so he put some creeper bars down here. So Hank can't get out right now because Hank's still pretty tiny. He may be able to get in between with the boys and stuff, but that's okay. And then once we have piglets in here, the creeper bars will be good too because the piglets will be able to slide under and not get crushed by mama. But the mom can't get out. So we're gonna get the pigs in here and see what we can't do. But check out these sturdy gates that he built. Are those not the greatest things you've ever seen? I want those all throughout my house. Okay, loosening up the fence. So then we're gonna swing this out and they'll just go right in here, hopefully. That's the theory, at least. All right, so what his plan is and what our assisting plan is we're gonna actually take this panel off, shift it this way, connect it to these T-posts, and that way this whole area is open now. So this part will be open and it'll just go right into here, so we don't have to try and corral them or get crazy with it. So in our brains, this works perfectly. So we'll see how this pans out. So they've got that panel off and it fits pretty good, but we've got a little extra on the other side. So we've got to get this outer panel to be on the inside here. So let's see how these girls do.
You know,
Check Thelma out. She figured it out.
hopefully this little extra thing will
Drain it?
drain it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too.
All right, piggies. Let's go in here. Let's go inside.
He's trying to get their food bowl. And they think he's in there to play. Okay, one pig left. I'm gonna try and document this one. It has been kind of a show of shat, so we couldn't get much footage of this because you can see how disgusting the ground is. So we'll see how this one goes. Yep. Giving him little space.
You big pig.
Come on, you big fatty.
Come on.
He's like, no.
No, I don't want to.
Sorry, dude. You're going.
Get in there.
Okay, let's count them. There's the 4 and the 2. It's a little nicer in here, huh, guys? A little drier. Got lots of hay.
Oh, Hank's bigger than I thought.
Hank's huge. Okay, so we're gonna go over names. We've got Peppa. Now that they're a little closer, you can see. We've got Peppa, we've got Thelma, which is the smaller of the 2 bigger girls, Louise, and Hank. And you can see how big Hank is now. And we've got Boris, and we've got George. Such good piggies. Are you the laziest dog ever eating your breakfast? So we give him this food and he is okay with it, but this one loves it. So he sits waiting for this one to be done or to even walk away from his bowl, and then he will come over and start eating.